Thousands across the city coming together today from all different backgrounds, choosing not to celebrate Canada Day in the traditional way in which we have for multiple years, instead coming together to mourn and to reflect the genocide of Indigenous peoples. A sign of solidarity. Thousands take to the streets demanding recognition, reconciliation, and so much more.
Our children need to know it's okay. They can go home now. Their spirits can go home.
I am down here because my grandmother is a survivor, and it's impacted our family in like an intergenerational way.
As the Every Child Matters march snaked its way through the core, hundreds more gathered at Queen's Park for a sit-in and to reflect while standing before the growing memorial at the front steps of Ontario's legislature, where each pair of tiny shoes marks the loss of an Indigenous child at a residential school, and the thousands more still expected to be discovered.
I'm not Indigenous. I'm a settler on this land, like a lot of people here. And I think it's our responsibility to listen to the Indigenous people. And so when they say land back, that's what needs to be done.
Celebrate today? No way. I'm a very proud Canadian. I think Canada's the best place in the world to live. But today is not a time to celebrate Canada. Today is a time to mourn. This is the wake-up call for us to listen.
With the Canadian flag flying at half-mast outside of Queen's Park, multiple businesses dedicated 100% of their sales today to Indigenous organizations. Craig's Cookies chose the Toronto Council Fire Native Cultural Centre.
This is the least that I can do right now as a business owner, and it's made me take a second and question what more I can do for sure as a Canadian.
How has the feedback been from some of your customers?
It's been overwhelming. There's been a lot of support. Today we've already been able to bring in about $7,000 in sales, so it should reach about $20,000 by the end of the day.
The lineup outside of Honey's Ice Cream in the west end of downtown, another example of where so many citizens' hearts and minds are this Canada Day.
We've never seen a lineup this long before. Just wanted to stay open today and do something meaningful for the community and kind of give back on a day that a lot of people think of as a celebration or did in the past, but we have started to see as a day of mourning. So we're giving 100% of the proceeds of our scoops today back to Toronto Indigenous harm reduction.
It's very important for us to be here to support. Support is a big thing. That's what we need right now. We need everybody to come together and support.
And that support continuing tonight, as I mentioned, at 6:30 in about 20 minutes here, Yonge Dundas Square. A march will begin. There's multiple other marches happening from coast to coast. Many I spoke with today noting that reconciliation, though, doesn't come in just one day. It's going to take years of commitment from individuals willing to learn and listen.